with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Add Astra.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her. This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then.
If the enemy outnumbers you, marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea.
General Goro, sir.
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we could split into 2 teams. Then again...
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave?
Her Excellency's directives also state...
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually... Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui.
Good. There's not... Watch yourselves.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us.
Frozen.
Go!
Crisp. Let's end this quickly.
Come a little closer.
Freeze! This one will be frozen.
You're in for a little shock.
Right. This one's well done.
He.
Go! Cool it!
Roasted frog. Let's end this quickly.
Dodge this!
Frozen.
Go!
Well done.
No one escapes my sight. Get him!
Let's move. It's no
Go!
Yep.
Freeze! Dodge this! Wipe out!
Let's spark things.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Cool it!
Let it rain.
You're in for a little shock.
Water jet! Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Have a load of this. Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
Go! Yeah!
Take cover. This should be fun. run! Well,
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
go! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Come a little closer.
You can't run!
Dodge this!
Well, don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
You're in for a little shock.
This is bad!
You're in for a little shock.
Go!
Come a little closer.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Go! Wipe out! Can't run!
Cool it!
Well, don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
This moment will be frozen.
No escape!
Freeze!
You can't run! Well,
Get him!
don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Use this first!
Dodge this!
You can't run!
What's the hurry?
Go! Cover!
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Go!
Cool it!
First! Yeah!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're in for a little shock.
That seemed to work.
Surrendering will be
Dodge this!
Use this first!
Freeze!
No one escapes my sight!
Water jet! That seemed to work. Go!
We were lucky to have you here.
What's that you're holding? Let Paimon see!
Yeah. Well,
Are you
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Still, we're fortunate to have them.
Captain! Are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace. About half of us are still organized into task forces. Of course, not everyone's happy about it.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast.
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. We should probably get going ourselves. I'm sensing a growing unease among them. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden.
Sounds good. Ready when you are.
Wait, aren't you? Oh, it is you! I wasn't with Swordfish 2. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor? Is there anything you need from me? On edge, you say? In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. I don't know what else it could be, and all the more so now that you're back.
What a nice guy.
Don't I know you?
I've
Definitely seen you somewhere before. Unsettled. Not that I would, necessarily. We're at peace now, finally. And I, for one, intend to make the most of it.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking.
Exactly.
Wait, for real?
You're positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks.
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here.
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. Take him away.
Wait! Kokomi! Something's going down over here! You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant, if he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here.
Of course! I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island. But then I was robbed by the Fatui.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently, but on the way over here,
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, if that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way.
Very well. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I also have a few new things to teach you.
if we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Not by brute force, that's for sure. Our enemies in the light, while we... Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate if we strike from above and take down their leader first. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. If we managed to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, they'd be caught completely off guard. Option 3. Use the environment against them.
Wow.
That will depend on our assessment of our own ability. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. If we decide to take advantage of the environment... There's the swordfish captain I know. It's decided then. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Killjoy! We've only just begun!
Bombs away!
You can't run! Well,
Allow me!
looks like I went too far. We take care of this. Let's move. You haven't seen the last of us.
Don't get frostbite.
You can't run! Well, I see through you, don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Hold the line!
You can't run!
Come a little closer.
Go!
That all you got? Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Rest and rebuild!
No escape! Leaving so soon! Can't run from death. That's it. What's this?
Dodge this!
Hold the line!
Wipe out!
Let it rain.
But it happens.
Seems like as soon as the fighting started.
And yet, the outcome is quite satisfactory. I must admit. What's their objective?
All right. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Hey, look here! Did these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of... Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant.
We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. If he had taken the time to read the decree...
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. The low energy doesn't exactly help. Nothing. Come on. It's not long now until the victory feast.
Got it!
My goods! You got them back. Thank you, You see? I told you I was innocent.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, had it been the case...
But what...
No ifs, no buts.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you?
I have no business taking sides. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized.
Wait a minute, but...
Well, don't just stand there.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one plate. I know.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, I know the peace talks are coming up, so...
I understand your concern. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya shrine. Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. But after she struck down our protector deity, relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear.
Thanks for your concern.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. If we reconcile with them...
Come on, that's ancient history.
I know it...
I appreciate your concerns.
Wonderful.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like... do you know? I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly... I mean, just look at Her Excellency.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
「
What? Your Excellency? Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
「 Your Excellency? Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
'Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation.
Oh, we retrieved those already.
Really? That's been... I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today?
Yes, the 2 young ladies have arrived safely.
I see. Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine.
Yay! The victory feast! Great! See you tomorrow then!
General goods, handy and cheap.
That's weird. How is she... Let's go ask that soldier over there!
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
So strange.
Not necessarily. Let me see. Yes, number 98. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. As far as I'm concerned, you 2 tick all of the boxes.
Kokomi really does think of everything. The middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the... So this is where you ran off to. You got sick?
No.
You run on energy?
No. It's just a figure of speech. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I have to make a speech tonight.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only...
We'll find it, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with the Sangonomiya events cash flow statement? This is a lot of work for one person.
It'd be so nice if all my work could just do itself without me having to lift a finger.
Hey, look! Swordfish Captain came back today.
That's give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a... Ooh, it's pretty dense. Well, let's take it over and read it to her. Kokomi!
I'm...
Kokomi? Oh no! Tonight's the victory feast! You sure that's a good idea?
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see?
Yep, you've been out for ages!
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there.
Woohoo!
I'll keep this close.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take?
Don't worry,
That's great!
Welcome, everyone! Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential, and I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talk.
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace. Recently, well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, when the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right?
Oh!
Come on, take it.
Okay, well...
Hey there. Care for some? Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. He's been acting strange these days. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Sorry,
Sounds promising.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. You actually came back.
Nuh-uh.
Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the... I'll answer your questions.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
What's...
Water jet!
You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, we made it up.
What? What the heck were you thinking?
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? We are the Resistance. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense. Yeah. Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for?
Don't take that tone with me. For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go...
Too late? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? A few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. I think I understand what Kozen means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiation.
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. Not to mention...
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line, but let's meet here again. directives I wrote last night. I took the liberty of writing them all down.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, but wow, there's so many!
Glad to hear it, but any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, excellent! It's been a while, Kujo-Sara.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today.
Seems reasonable. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. We intend to remove these restrictions.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security.
Accepted.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Since the war is now over...
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. But not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it.
You Kujo scum! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
last one. But stand down, Tadakatsu. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, Madam Kujo. This is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few, but at the time I felt like we could give it a try.
But we were extremely careful. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion.
That's enough. Might I remind you that this is the Fatu? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever.
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma.
Oh, her subordinates. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies.
But of course, Madam Kujo. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission.
Seems like Kujo-sara's on the defensive now.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsu. I hope that when we meet again, I think we can leave things there for today.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being.
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency!
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. I want to keep fighting.
I understand your sentiments. During the war, there were highs and there were lows. And in the end, there was a glorious victory. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort.
But...
I understand. It was largely an oversight on my part.
It's not your fault. Either way. We are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join.
Your Excellency...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. It is right that I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time. All right, dismissed. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my... Thank you for everything. Recovering. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be honest, in the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, but I realized now that wasn't going far enough. I have a long way to go. In short, I've still got some maturing to do.
Free!